All right, everyone, welcome back to another video. And today I want to talk about S.H.Figuarts' Cell in his first form. Now, if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, you know who this guy is and you know you need him for your collection. This guy here has got to be one of the most diabolical villains that has ever been on Dragon Ball Z. Now, he is not the worst of the worst when it comes to villains, but he is definitely giving the Z Warriors a run for their money. Now, in this form here, I mean, he just calmly walked through the cities, draining people with his tail, just taking their essence, and it was nothing but clothes laying around. I mean, literally, he just absorbed every bit of tissue, cell, all that. And of course, he's made up from all the different cells of all these different fighters, from Piccolo and Goku and Vegeta and Frieza and Krillin and you know, all those guys, Yamcha, Tien, you name it. Dr. Gero made this guy crazy. So there are three parts to this guy. There's Cell in his first form, there's Cell in his second form, and then there's Perfect Cell after he's absorbed both of the androids. So Cell in his second form is when he has absorbed android 17. He doesn't become Perfect Cell until he absorbs android 18. And this guy here, just in the first form alone, did a lot of damage. Did a lot of damage for future Trunks, did a lot of damage, you know, just in general. So now that I've got a little bit of a history lesson out of the way, I mean, I could sit here and just talk about this character all day long, but this guy does come with a plethora of accessories, a bunch of hands, another head crest, and different face plates and a tail. So I want to get into showing that stuff off, but I want to show it off in a way, you know, I'm going to pose him out, put some music behind it, and that way you guys can see, you know, how he is. The only thing I have to say is you just want to be careful of these wings back here, because they kind of pop off, especially this wing right here on the figure comes off pretty simple. And that's just the way he was made. I mean, it's on there, it's secure, but I'm just saying be careful, because it's a tiny little square peg that actually kind of holds that on there, and you don't want to snap that off when you are posing this guy. So you just want to be careful. That's all I'm saying. So with that being said, I mean, I just want to throw out another little piece of history out there with this character. Now, this guy was created by Dr. Gero, and in the beginning of the Android saga, it was Dr. Gero and Android 19, right, that was causing all the havoc. And then 17, 18, or 16, 17, and 18. So 17 and 18 are the brother and sister, and 16 is actually Dr. Gero's son, and Android 21 is actually his wife. So yeah, I mean, crazy, right? So if you guys didn't know that stuff, sorry, spoiler alert. But yeah, definitely, what a great creation. We have him here. It looks like he was just pulled out of the cartoon. Enough of my rambling. It's been 3 minutes, almost 4 minutes of my rambling. Let's get into taking a look at this guy in some poses with the accessories that he comes with. And then we'll do some comparisons with what I have out, and we'll end this review. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed that little presentation that I put together. I know I kind of mix things up when I do these videos sometimes. I'm just trying to keep it a little bit different. You know, change is a spice of life. So, you know, it just kind of, it gets monotonous if you do them the same way all the time. So that's why I try to mix it up a little bit to give you guys something interesting to watch. All right, so let's get into some comparisons. Here's how he compares to the Battle Armor He-Man from Classics. Here's how he compares to the 40th anniversary Masters of the Universe He-Man. Here's how he compares to the Cosmic Enforcer Zodak. And last but not least, here's how he compares to the S.H.Figuarts Dragon Ball Superhero Goku. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this review on Cell in his first form. I know I kind of gave a little bit of a lesson in the beginning, or a little history, or rambled on, whatever you want to say, because I just wanted to talk about the character, because this is a great character in his first form. I know everybody loves Perfect Cell. I thought he was just completely just destructive and demonic and evil. He's an android. He's an android made up of different cells, and that's how he got his name, Cell, you know? But I mean, look, I mean, just, if you haven't seen it, and for those that have, understand what I'm saying, this guy, he's no Majin Buu, but he definitely is up there in the top tier of villains in this series. So if you get a chance, pick them up. You can pick them up off a Big Bad Toy Store. That's where I picked up mine. And once again, they don't sponsor me. I'm just telling you where I got them. You know, you probably can get them anywhere, you know, Entertainment Earth, so on and so forth. But I get mine, and I've always gotten all my S.H.Figuarts Dragon Ball Z characters from Big Bad Toy Store. So with that being said, guys, look, that's my review on Cell. I have my little pet peeves with him a little bit, with a couple things like the one wing not really kind of staying in there, but I got it to manage. It stays. No big deal. I'm just careful when I move it. And just a balance issue with the tail. But then again, that's the same thing with Frieza and Cooler and everybody else. But he's a great figure, and I can pose him, and I can get him into, you know, some great scenes if I want to put him in fighting scenes. So yeah, and he has the alternate faces and the different head crest and the different hands, and that's great, because if you are someone who sets your figures up in a battle scene, then you have those different choices that you can do that with this guy. But Cell in his first form is definitely a great addition to your collection, or if you're just a Dragon Ball Z fan or a Cell fan or whatever the case, pick them up. With that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for taking the time out to watch this video. Please like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment down below. Please hit the notification bell so you never miss out on anything new that I'm putting up. And as always, I'll catch you all on the flippity flip.